Thank you for coming along on this riveting journey with me, Kokulumo. This is Ghana's Youth President reality TV show, a platform on which aspiring young leaders across Ghana have the opportunity to battle each other on manifesto ideas and policies, showcasing their finesse, leadership skills, and dexterity for the best creative and innovative ideas that can solve myriad problems in Ghana. Further, it is geared to prepare young people to assume leadership position in the political and governance space in our country for the future. Now, these debates are done in the Youth Leadership Parliament, Ghana's biggest model parliament for nurturing tomorrow's leaders. To shape these debates and put them in proper perspectives are carefully selected judges whose job is to score the ideas and policies presented on these 5 rules of engagement. 1. Introduction, branding, and leadership. 2. Policy content delivery. 3 is their public speaking skills. 4. Policy implementation. And finally, responses or policy defense. Let's now take a walk into the world of our Speaker of Parliament and the distinguished judges.
My name is Queen BORESAH and I am the Speaker of Youth Parliament, and I am a women and child's rights advocate. I am a development practitioner and I've worked over the past 18 years helping to bring development to the most remote parts of Ghana. Again, I believe in empowering the youth of our country, Ghana. The youth, they say, are our future leaders. And therefore, Youth Parliament, it's an initiative by great minds to nurture and groom young people to become great future leaders. Yes, indeed, I am so passionate about Youth Parliament because I believe that the youth we are training today are the future leaders of Ghana. We have presidents, we have members of parliament, we have key stakeholders who are being trained through our initiative to help groom them to become selfless and patriotic citizens of Ghana in the very soon future. I expect that all youth out there take up a task of leading our country, Ghana, in whatever small, minutest way they can, groom themselves, learn on the job. By the time they are leaders of this country, they might have all the experiences and all the first-hand information on how to be a successful leader. And I would say that young people out there are advised that you groom yourself, like I said earlier, and our youth presidential cabinet contestants. This is just the beginning of greater heights that await you, and I challenge you to do more, engage in community or communal labor, community engagement in your own small way to help bring development to our communities. Help your MP, help your ministers, help your assemblymen in whatever way you can as a youth, because development begins with you.
I am Michael Boy Annan, a politician and accountant by profession. I am a judge on the Ghana's presidential cabinet. I worked for many years with PKF, an international audit firm. Then I moved on to Glyco Group of Companies. And then from there, I set up my own advisory and accountancy company called Object Consult Limited. I've had the opportunity to work for many organizations and many corporate bodies in the field of finance, tax, and accounting. I trust that this nation must develop, and if it must be done, it must be on the path that we have chose, which is democracy, and we necessarily must develop the very people we would wish to have as politicians. I learned of this show, and I trust that it is a show that will develop the youth looking into the future. As a politician myself, I trust that we need a lot of trained politicians, and we must start somewhere. And I trust and believe that this is a show that will necessarily give us what we wish for as Ghanaians. My advice to the young ones coming, to those in school, no matter the profession you pick up, you must choose and you must be involved in politics. Being involved in politics just does not mean you are a politician, but it means that you care about the development of this country. And we must all actively engage to develop this country if we will all want to live in the way and manner we wish for. I advise all who will be on this show, the Presidential Cabinet, to work hard, research, and take it as a starting point into the entrance of politics. It is not sufficient to stay back and complain. We must get involved, we must engage. And if we have to do that, this is a platform to start. And if we have to get politics right in this country, we have to get our development right in this country, we must train the young ones coming up to be good politicians. Thank you.
My name is JIGNEsh VIRADIA. I am one of the panel judge on the Presidential Cabinet for the reality show program which is coming out in Ghana. I am an entrepreneur exploring my business possibilities in terms of innovative way of approach and seeing the potential that Ghana has in terms of doing business. The show that is coming out for the youth of Ghana in terms of leadership is a amazing approach. Is a leadership program where youths are getting an opportunity to know and understand the innovative way of leadership and the approach. My expectation towards the show is getting the youth on board and coming forward in terms of the new modern politics, what is the demand and the need of the day. Thank you. My advice and suggestion to the participants and the contestants are to look out for the maximum information, look out for all the possible gaps that lacks into the current leaderships and try to fill that gap. In continuation to my advice to the contestant, I would like to also appeal to the business groups, business houses, businesses, communities, associations to come forward and support this initiative. Try and be a part of this new era.
My name is Elsie Apau-Klu. I'm a practicing lawyer, and for over a decade and a half, I've been working dealing with public policy issues with various institutions, particularly within the donor framework, where I've been active in the water and sanitation sector. I've also been active in gender, governance and equality sectors. I've done a few things looking at Ghana's programming and West African programming when it comes to agriculture and agribusiness. In all of these, youth empowerment and access, improving access for young people have been a cross-cutting issue. As a very young person myself, not too young though, I've been active looking at how to develop the next crop of leaders for our beautiful country, Ghana. And for that purpose, when I was contacted for the youth presidency competition under the Youth Parliament, I felt that was a great opportunity to mentor and identify talents that can be groomed to become the next crop of leaders that our beautiful nation Ghana is looking at. If I compare Ghana where we are today and the various institutions and under various political governments, and I compare it to countries like Malaysia, Singapore, that we've started almost the same time our democracy or our independence with, I sometimes feel discouraged, and sometimes also I feel sad. Not to say that we are not proud of the achievements that we have made as a country, but I believe that there are a lot more opportunities to do more, particularly to improve the lives of the vulnerable in society. I have so much hope in the youth presidency competition because for the past about 6 months that I've been a judge for this program, I've seen young people debate ideas. I've seen young people come up with beautiful ideas that I think, when sold to the leaders of our country, can be a great starting point, can be a great improvement on the things that are happening in our country. I see so much hope in the young people that we have engaged for the past months, and I cannot wait to see who emerge as the winner at the grand finale, which starts in the couple of weeks to come. The youth parliament and the youth presidency competition, in my view, should define the model presidency or the model ministers that our country, particularly young people, should be looking up for. And I am just glad that this is a definition of leadership by the young people for our beautiful country Ghana. I call on every well-meaning Ghanaian, particularly corporate institutions, to endorse this program, fund it, because this is one of the best ways that we can mentor young people. As a human capital person or an HR practitioner, sometimes I ask myself, why are countries exporting their human capital and we are only focused on mining and exporting our natural resources? These are limited, but the human capital, the human brain, can never be limited. If you look at the geographical space we find ourselves as a country, we are one of the best educated people. We are one of the best when it comes to people with open mind to explore opportunities. But in our nation today, almost half of our blue-collar jobs, I'm talking about carpenters, I'm talking about masons, I'm talking about artisans, are non-Ghanaians. They are coming from the neighboring African countries. And I ask myself, what policy issues are not helping our development or the sustenance of our development? I can't wait to see these young people bring beautiful, great, sustainable ideas to help us expand our dream Ghana. I know it is possible and we can achieve this together. As a lead judge, I am so proud of these young people who started this competition and have been so determined and focused, walking the journey, going through various leadership trainings and various mentorship programs. I am proud of every one of you that entered this competition, and particularly those of you who are still in the competition. A little advice to young people out there, whether you are part of this competition or not, the future of our nation belongs to young people, and therefore you must be active, you must participate, and you must be the one determining the future that you want to chart for our country. I believe in the Ghana we want dream, and I know with young people on board, we can get there.